live fast that time. Welcome everyone. Hello. Make sure I can be heard on the YouTube side. Alright, testing. Sorry if you hear me twice every now and then. I do that just to make sure we're live and that OBS is feeding everything I'm telling it to. So, alright. Welcome back everyone. Yo, Sealy! Or not, where are my testicular body parts? I mean, that's, since I'm not the one that fully designed all of what happened with the Zeech part, you have to ask James on that one. As far as I'm concerned, no. See, when I make a weird creation, I usually tend to make them like a Xeno. They're neither. Or it could be that, they were just neither. I can't help it. I mean, that depends on if it were me. I mean, you can if you like, if you use like what I forget what we call it, like your embryonic material to host someone, kind of like a xenomorph, as a seal. So now that I think about that, that's actually kind of strange. Yeah, I'll just say like I shouldn't have let James into the lab that day. But welcome everyone back to Humankind. Welcome to our second episode of this playthrough. I'm actually really excited to continue this because I really enjoy this game. As like a Civ style player for turn-based. This thing has so many more details and cool ways to build your empire, and especially since it's not a set empire, you choose your own culture as you level up through the eras, and you get to customize how they work, and that's fantastic. I can't wait to see what we're gonna end up becoming. Or not, is this game like Civ? Yes, it is. It very much is. Actually, very much like Civ. The thing about this game is it's basically a Civilization style game, but it's been given a ton more mechanics that the other one surprisingly never thought about. And like, I'll give for instance, like, unlike picking like England or America or one of those factions, this is examples, or Ireland or any of the leaders that come from the various countries in Civ and places. You get locked into that culture, whatever they are, right? Where in this game, you build your culture by choosing which culture is available at the time, mixing them together. So at the moment we have Babylonia, because we have a Babylonian culture because I went science in the very early of the game, which is what we're focusing on with this character. But it's not, picking that means I don't have to be this. The next one's going to hybridize this with something else and create something new. And I can't wait to get to that point. I think the second time you era up is the most exciting, because then you start mixing things together. So it's gonna be interesting. I gotta check time and think we probably should start up here in a minute. Let's see, 7:28. I'll give it 2 more minutes for anyone that want to try to join up and live stream in the chat. Before we start up the game and load up. Name a general after me. I want to be known as a great star conqueror. Sealy. This thing does technically go pretty high up in technology, to be fair. So, I mean, in a way, we won't leave the planet, sadly, but as far as, like, physically. But yeah, I mean, yeah, I'll do that. I haven't even gotten a general yet. I don't know how that works in here, but as soon as if I do get one, and then I'll definitely do that. I'll name one after you, Celia. I'll also, just like any other strategy game, for anyone else as well, if y'all want to be named after the generals or any of the characters as well, just let me know. I don't have a thing, like a donating thing for that right now, so I'm not going to worry about that. Right now, I just want to try to include y'all as much as I can, especially strategy games, because they allow a lot more of that than certain other games do that are linear. So, I will conquer the stars themselves. It's like, I can't do anything else now, so I guess I'm conquering everything. It's funny to go to when you can't, you know, do the do. That is, you're just gonna take over the galaxy. That's funny. That was the first place. It's like, I will, and you will all be mine now. I mean, you are part Zeech, so it's not like it's impossible. Just watch out for some of those other beings that may or may not have a grudge on you now for holding a door shut for so long. Oh man, I will be known to map the stars for future generations. Will you now? Let's see. Looking back, the Aztecs and the Aztecs it auto-corrected, and the Mayans were super smart to be able to map stars and record planetary movements. They were. We're not going to go into this fully because I could talk about something like that forever, but I'll put it this way. Even with modern technology, we have a hard time doing that today. We do it. Don't get me wrong. We still do it. It's just... It is something to be admired. A society that far back. At least, maybe not technologically, but like the understanding of something was a bit more weird, like more straightforward, to the point, kind of like that thing I mentioned about being a kid back then. So things were a lot more like, once they made sense to something, they made sense. Whereas because science is super advanced now, we're finding all the details hidden among everything, new types of like materials, all kinds of stuff, robotics in its own self. It's just, it's complicated, and I feel like it's almost like growing up. It's the irony of the kid versus the adult, right? The kid is a straightforward instinct and just does and understands, where the adult has to use like hardcore calculus math to do just to understand this thing over here. He automatically understood somehow, instinctually at least. Technology, not really, but that's the weirdness of tech. It's helpful, but at the same time, in its own rights, it does slow down progress in certain things, like the way our brains perceive it. So, but that is cool. That is a good point, though. They're like, hey, what is this? It's a rock. Alright, well, wait a minute. If we put it in this angle, the sun will point at this, and we know what time of day it is. And I'm like, God, y'all just figured that out by looking at that rock. We're over here building robots, don't get me wrong. But it's like, what do be human? But let's continue our playthrough. Babylon. Science, that little science icon. Although, were they scientific? I actually don't know that much about the Babylonian culture. Let's see, Aztecs, when a solar eclipse happens. Hey, Jack, that sun is gonna moon took doomsday. I mean, yeah, they bite. to be fair, they wouldn't understand exactly why it's doing it, but I think instinctually they would know we're probably gonna die, aren't we? Like, consciously they might not understand it, but it's like, as far as like just looking at it and understanding things bigger than you that have power and energy or whatever you consider it at that time. Yeah. And it's coming straight at you. That part's probably not hard to understand. Even from a more primitive perspective, like seeing giant solar eclipse flying at Earth from a distance slowly. Well, fast, but slowly to us. But, oh, although it would be more scary probably today, I feel like they would be frightened, but they'd also probably give in pretty quickly to the inevitable, hide in whatever they're living in their, like, temples, buildings, and hope for the best. We're here, oh my goodness, there'd be looting and craziness now. It's like I said, modernization is a funny thing. It's good for technology and it's good for making things easier. But overall, it also takes away a bit of certain things. Culturally, it feels like humanity had easier in certain ways back then. Harder in others, of course, but so strange. But welcome back. As you can tell, it's basically a Civ style game. But unlike normal Civ games, you can hunt animals and kill them with your armies, as I've learned and didn't do in the beginning. And get like resources and XP from them. In the beginning it gives you food, and you really should do it. Because I found out there's a very good way when you're just a tribe traveling around doing huts. The more you hunt during the very first era, and gain population, which can be branched off into their own armies like this, you can create more settlements as soon as you enter this era, the ancient era. So you could basically blanket the map if you were efficient and had an empire based on hunting in the very beginning. You could blanket the map like an orc style rush and just already have outposts ready to be turned in to cities like this one over here, like Babylon here. Whereas instead of what I'm having to do is starting to build them now, which this doesn't mean it's a bad strategy. It just means I'm going to be behind in certain things, but maybe not others. Especially since I went science very early. But that is my plan. I've got all my dudes where I want them. Well, my mouse is it's having a day. It's probably because I dropped it today. Come on. But, I have my people set up where I want them to start settling. This one's already settled, so I'm just exploring this area. Well, I may have to use my WASD right now since my mouse is being a bit problematic. Make sure this is tight on it. May accidentally press some buttons. 1 second goes. Okay. As long as I don't press the stop stream button. Better. Probably not going to be perfect, but it's better. Okay. So, I've already begun setting up our settlements for our next resources and stuff. This is our main one, because this is going to be our science hub. There are several places that are going to be science-worthy in this region, so... Because there's Mercury up here, which Mercury fields themselves give 2 plus 2% per Mercury. So the more Mercury places we harvest, the better it'll be. Plus upgrades science-wise over time. Because this part's exactly like Civ, the way you do your research. Is just based on the science on the map and your tiles and all that. Yep, I already know that. Thank you. And stuff like that, so. However, society is a bit different. When you click this, you see this. This is where it changes completely from Civ. Because we're not a set society, or culture. I'll read this as an example. The choices you make in civics and narrative events steer your society's ideology along a number of ideological axes. Ideologies grant various bonuses depending on your current position on each axis. Hover over the axes to get more information on said bonuses. See how bonuses change as you move along the ideological axis. So since I'm going science, as I move along this branch, you're going to see way more science. But if I would have went this way, I get safe. So you build your own society's beliefs yourself, forming your own society. Through not only the choices in each era, but like it was saying, there's special events, kind of like Stellaris, that happens, that I have to make choices on, that change these from one side or the other. It's very crazy. This game is so much more detailed than Civ is. Let's end our turn. Let's see. Arnott, what do you think of the Fermi Paradox? I haven't heard much on it. I haven't been able to keep up with a lot of my science. I'm just now catching up on a lot of my science personally in my life because I've been trying to pick up a lot of pieces in every other place. So not because I don't know. I was stuck in a very bad rut, and now I'm getting my own stuff going and all that. And finally got my college stuff almost done, but I haven't got to really learn much on it yet. Let's see. Are not careful. No, you might get Scientology religion to sprout if you know what the religion is. Oh, well, I know what that is. I know what Scientology is. I wouldn't say I'm a part of it, but I do believe somewhat in part of it. That's just me personally. I don't think that one thing says all for me, but I look at it from multiple perspectives. So, but I do know what it is, though. I have studied it a bit to see what it's like. That's probably what will end up with this society, actually, now that you mention that. Because we're going full science with this society, this is basically a society that would become machines. If they got far enough. I don't think this game allows that. But if it does, we're doing it. But, so this is basically Malix's people, as you can tell by the lion. But since I can't set proper colors, I probably should have chose gold. But I wasn't sure who we were going to go with, so it ended up being blue. Which is fine, because Fenrir would be born from this anyways. So, let's see. Babylon converted to a new religion. Speaking of one, wow! Oh, I really do hope it is in here. That would be hilarious if we see that here eventually. So, converted to Babylonians to polytheism. Don't know what that is. Ah, we get to see it here. Ah, okay. Wonder what that... So that's a religion tab somewhere I can click. Below the name of your state religion, you will find key information. The religious leader is always the empire with the religion as state religion. What? The religious leader is always the empire with the religion as state religion. Ah, that controls the majority of its holy sites. Holy sites are specific tile districts that increase the faith of their affiliated religions in the territory they are erected. Followers are the inhabitants of the city that follow a specific religion. So like Civ, but once again, a lot more ridiculously detailed. And it's based on a ton of choices. Just like you were saying, we might end up accidentally doing that. So tenets. Tenets are representations of the principles and commandments of a religion that you can... Wow, that's detailed as heck! That you can unlock when your religion has enough followers. Each tenet has a specific gameplay effect that reflects its inspiration. It has to be in here, right? This is kind of cool. The meter below indicates how many more followers you need to unlock the next tenet. 25. So we're polytheism. So we get more faith on main plazas. What's up here? 5 followers in my empire. 0 holy sites for this religion. Since we're going very science, wait. Cannot be accessed because there are no other. Whoa! I can change it. God, this is like Stellaris meets Civ. This is cool. And we can always rename them if we wanted. We're not going to go into that for this one. We'll do that for our next playthrough. But you can also rename each of them just like in Civ and just create your own. Basically. It's right here. There's my tab for that. Okay. Alrighty then. Let's have my army come get this. These, by the way, much like Stellaris, are... what are they called? Oh, my brain. I'm a little tired tonight myself. They're called curiosities in here. But in Stellaris, they're the little events you research with your scientists. That's what these are that are in here. You grab these, you could get any type of resource, any type of research, hell, even another unit, just like Stellaris. And I really love that in this style of game, because it's a really good mechanic for a game like this. Where's my next city need to be? Up here. You need to make your way up here. Okay, so we're getting all those. The final city is over here. We'll go ahead and have you guys start heading this way. Tons of mammoths if we want some XP and research. Which we might try to do that here in a minute. We're not really a hunting-based society, though. That's why I'm saving Jane as a leader, because these are all going to be based on my characters, so... Jane's going to be a very brutal early era, like ancient and before, leader. And a lot of her choices we're going to make based on hunting. Kind of like we're doing for Donna Man. What am I doing? Who is asleep and who needs to see me? You're here. But we need more influence. How are we doing? 54? Yeah, it takes a lot of influence. Also, to build cities in this game, you need influence. And influence is earned through doing certain things, through learning certain cultures, doing sciences, fame. Which I'm in second. Ooh, what's basically the Targaryens on this map are in first. Oh yeah, by the way, this is all the empire, or some of the empires over here. This is one of them. I've met all of them, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, I have. So they're all in different places up here. So we've got a Memphis-based society, a Harappan-based society, and a Mekane-based society. And we're Babylonian. Okay, I think we're good otherwise. Let me check my cities. I need to be able to upgrade you at some point. Evolve. I need 160, but 34 would get me... That's per adjacent market district. We don't have... Wait, what is this? Artisan quarter. Specialty craftsman. Extracts any luxury resource, which we do have. Yeah, you know what? I'm actually gonna opt for that. I'll use some of my influence to grab that. Because influence is everything, especially with outposts. And something I love about this, when it's an outpost and not a full city, like this is right here, you use influence to build stuff around it. And you automatically, without having to turn it into a city, which is nice, can grab anything near its borders. Can't do that yet. I don't have another one. I don't have enough influence. You can grab any luxury resource in its borders early, without ever having to build up a major city. That's also something I wish Civ did, so you didn't have to just plop cities every which where. just to try to get what you need. Because real life wise, it wouldn't be efficient. So, you're gonna go over there. I think we're good. Who is asleep? You're asleep. You're gonna have to wait a turn. Because we don't have enough influence to do that yet. Oh! Hey! The population in one of my new cities grew. Oh, what the heck? Whoa! Independent people! This army belongs to an independent people. Independent people are short-lived nations with smaller territories and armies. So it's the city-state, basically, I bet. Short-lived nations with smaller territories and armies that you and other empires will share the world with. Peaceful armies will not attack you first. Violent armies will attack you. Oh, that's cool. God, this game is so deep compared, no offense, compared to Civ. Like, I'll always love Civ. I'm gonna say that because I don't want to make it sound like I don't. But, wow, Humankind is good. I see why so many. Wait, what did that say? This army belongs to. Wait. Who are currently too young to have their own city. Oh, they will soon create one, allowing you to trade with them or invade them. Ooh, then we might want to let them have this. Oh, I almost want to let these dudes just have this. What is this? Give an outpost. You can. That is awesome. This is so much like Civ mixed with. This is literally Civ mixed. Bleh! Stellaris mixed with Civ. This is like uplifting a primitive society. I could give them an outpost to turn into their own city. Wow. Dang, we're gonna play a lot of this on the channel, just if you can't tell. This is my new Civ. And I love this game because it's so calm and fun to play. Alright, let's see who's over here first. You're not idle, you're heading over here. What do you mean? Oh, you're blocked? You can't go this way? Come on now. Be smart, AI. We'll go get this while we're here. Part of me so wants to just let them have this. Because we do want to trade. And I don't... The only reason why I'm grabbing this is for the horses. If they grab this, I can just trade horses from them. We could always conquer them later if we wanted to, once we become more machine-like, and bring them back in, right? I'm gonna move up. I want to see if they go here or right there. Maybe they'll settle there. It doesn't really matter to me. Just grab these horses. I'm gonna do that. Uh-oh. Am I in a border? Hold on, I need to zoom out. I am. I need to get out of here. We're gonna get in trouble. Whoa, why that way? Why that way? Oh god, I'm gonna have to go through a city no matter what.
Come over here.
I guess we'll go through the purple one because I don't want to piss off the Targaryens. I'm making that joke because they use dragons as their emblem. Oh man. Alright, let's get these. So that was gold, which we do need to build up, speed some builds I'm about to do at the city that's going to be required. More gold, fantastic. A lot of it's gold right now, it feels like.
Off we go.
Doo-doo-doo-doo. You need to sleep. We have an offer.
I have a proposal.
I may have to accept this just so they don't get pissed at me.
Yes. You have my attention.
So I'm gonna accept this just so
How can I
we
say
can
no?
trade luxury goods.
A cause for celebration.
For now. Oops. Population gain. Okay. Because I'm going to have to illegally pass through their territory. We do not have open borders. But we don't have closed borders either, I guess. But I think this game treats it as tension. Like an actual tension build. So the longer my unit is in their territory, the more they're going to build as... Actually, I should show you guys that. That part is the craziest part about this game. This right here.
How do you do?
There is literal war support in this game, like in real life. Whether your population is okay with you doing this or not. So, if I were to make bad decisions against the Harappans, who I'm trying to be super friendly with, this would automatically, like if I started violating their territories, doing stuff like that, this number will start ticking upwards. If it reaches, well, it don't need to reach 100. It just means they have the advantage no matter what, and they'll get more support from other factions if they're the higher support cost than you are in the war. It is super detailed. Where's the other one? I'm going to show y'all one of the ones I'm having problems with, which I think is the Targaryens.
May we enjoy
Yeah, that right there.
constructive relationship.
So, +2 from war support below equilibrium value during peace. So, I think it's because she's a militarist. She's getting an affinity. So you see how it says default war support is 50 for a militarist. And then bonus is 30. So I'm assuming this is going to stop at 80. But this means that she will automatically, if we fought her in a war right now, we actually might be in a very bad situation. I am going to start building military soon, just in case. Because the Mycenaeans are getting quite scary. So, I don't know if there's anything I could do to make this better, and I'm definitely not giving her horses. That's going to create more tension. I wonder if doing this cuts her support off from this. I think it's just the militarist affinity bonus. Makes her more of a, what's it called? Attacks within the other empire's borders are strictly forbidden. Skirmishes in neutral territory may not immediately lead to war. Interesting. That is very detailed. So we can have skirmish battles outside of open, like almost like outside of an open world war, I guess. We can actually fight in neutral territories against our armies and we won't get it. And then it doesn't matter if anything gets lost. It's very strange. And this leads to non-aggression. Interesting. I guess that makes sense, because it's a safer way of not pissing them off. Especially if they're hyper-aggressive. So. Yo, Tim King, what's up, bro? This game looks really good. Is it PC only? Sadly, at the moment, unless it's on next gens. I haven't seen it on the Xbox side, but I'm not sure about PS5 or anything. But at the moment, I for sure only know it's on PC. But it's an amazing game. I hope everything's been doing good with you, bro. But welcome. This is Humankind, by the way. This is the one I wanted to play for a while. I love this game. I love Civ, but after playing this, it's gonna be hard to go back to Civ. This thing is so detailed. Plus combat is like even crazier, more detailed once you actually have a fight, as I showed in the last episode. End our turn. We have, I assume, stuff building in Babylon, right? Yeah, my engineering workshop is going up. Make things a bit quicker.
Off we go.
Off we go. Alright, you guys, what is this? Station. Hold position indefinitely, or, yeah. I'm gonna do that. So that's the button that I was looking for. I was looking for that button because it's like the one from Civ where you don't have to keep giving them orders. Hopefully it comes to consoles. I'm hoping that too. That would be cool because I would love us to all play this. Since Because another thing is you don't play specific empires. You build up your empires and choose your culture and mix them together, creating new styles of empires that you make. So all of these are not going to be just what they say are now. So the Mycenaeans and I'm Babylonian. But this doesn't mean we're going to stay these. They're going to hybridize as we choose different cultures and make different choices. Interesting. How do I know what my perk is? What did I choose? Why am I not a militarist? How'd you get this? Is it something you... It must have been one of your eras you chose. I'm still learning how to play it. They just need to add a bit of city skylines in there, and I agree. I agree. It would be amazing, cause then a bit of diving deep into the city. So, let me first get my era score. Ooh, an era score unlocked. One of the agrarian stars has been earned. Nice. So this is also, before I go talk about that, this is how you level up in the game, which I'll read this because it explains it somewhat better than I do in certain cases. Era stars cover the 7 gameplay affinities and have 3 objectives per era, each unlocking an era when fulfilled. Once an era star is unlocked, a new objective unlocks for the related affinity, and so on, allowing you to earn a maximum of 21 era stars per era. So, what it means is, for fame, for instance, every time I reach this amount of fame, whatever it is, it's going to go up each time. I will be rewarded fame, but I will also be rewarded a era star. And once this fills up, we get to choose a new culture and mix it. So, we're Babylonian right now, right? So if we wanted, we could be Babylonian Greeks, which we might do because Greeks are science. And I'm trying to create a science society. Or we could be Babylonian Goths, Huns, Babylonian Mauryans, Babylonian Mayans. Because they're in here, they're engineering. Actually, I might consider them too, just because we already did science, and this would be really good with science. So, we might do that one as well. Romans. This is... But I just love the fact that it's going to be mixed with this. This is such a cool little game. But back... Oh, wheel. Yay, wheel. The wheel. The wheel of progress. You've gained another era star. Nice, so we're at 2. Era star 2, yep, because I reached science. Yep, one of the science stars has been reached. So science is where? Where is this one science? Looks like science beneath it. It's got the science symbol. So this one's science. Okay, so that's one and this one. Ah. Oh no, that's the fame it gives. Okay, so this is the science one. So every time we reach this amount of science, for this one, we'll get another star here. Same thing for population. Once our population total across our empire reaches 24, we'll get another one here. Once we're earning, is that total? Yeah. Once we earn 550 gold into our bank and keep it stored, we'll get one here. If we kill 6 military units, we'll get one here. If we build another district, this is district building, like Civ, we'll get one here. If we reach 600 total influence, we'll get one here. And so on and so forth. Thank you, new era star. Now let me go back to city, because I do agree, if you could add like a city skyline thing, like when I click this, I could click this and it would take me into it would take me into the city. Like I would be down here where you see all these buildings. In this sector right here. Like all of these little districts. Like, it'd be so good. Also, something I love about this, because it's very culture based. Something that Civ does to a certain extent. But every single building is themed towards whatever culture you're mixed with. So eventually these are actually going to be mixed buildings of different styles. Which is going to be dope, actually. So, but I wish you could just get down on the street level. when you're doing this. I bet there's a lot of cool mods for this game. I bet you there is too. I don't have this on Steam. I cheat. Oh, also to let you know why we've been doing a lot of PC stuff this week. Tam King is I got my Game Pass working on my PC. I think I told you last time. I don't remember if I did or not though. Why are you keep pegging this holy site? There. Hold on. There we go. Got a glitch going on. There we go. But, there's still some small bugs here and there, but I already know what that is, so. My Game Pass has allowed me to get a ton of games, and Humankind was on the Xbox Game Pass, or the Microsoft Game Pass, so I got it on my PC. Since I couldn't download it on, Xbox. Because I looked on the Xbox first to see if I could find it, but it wasn't on there. So I downloaded it on this. Which my computer can run this, like, easily, so. This isn't that graphical demanding of a game. But because this is on PC, I will probably try to figure out later on down the road. I might pick another version of this up on Steam. Just so I can have access to the Games Workshop mods. Or not Games Workshop, sorry, Steam Workshop. My brain. Games Workshop is Warhammer. Steam's Workshop mods and just see what all kinds of crazy weird changes to this game that can be made with how crazy advanced it is. Like you could do a space version of this like a sci-fi. Just change the flavoring of all the buildings, the units, some of the animations, and just keep it on one planet. Still, all of this could just be anything. And that would be so crazy if you could make a sci-fi version of choosing your own sci-fi culture as you go up through the sci-fi eras. That would be amazing. Oh man, I'd play that mod so darn fast. But this game in its own is still just fantastic. Oh, and it has things like Stellaris, where if you grab curiosities on the map, you physically get like money or science or something. The game is super detailed. And the way settlers work, they don't get ate up like cities in the old in Civ do. This is a settler, but it's also a hunting party to hunt these animals. So it will always be able to hunt and set up outposts that grow into cities. Another crazy thing why this would have amazing mods. Where'd that city go? I showed everyone earlier. This right here is not a city. This is an outpost. But outposts in this can harvest the resources nearby them, even not being a city. The only difference is you have to spend your influence to build stuff in an outpost versus building it everywhere else. So if I click this and this, now I'm building, yeah, and see since I built a new district, I got another era star. I am now harvesting both sets of this saffron for food and stuff for the city and stability in all cities, which is what it mostly is for, just by having an outpost here without ever having to have a city. And I love that. That's something I do wish Civ did quite hard. You can't do strategic resources without a city, I don't think. But until I get bronze working, I'm not sure. What's this? Ooh, the Mycenaeans have a special interest in this place. Uh-oh, hold on one second. No. I need a unit. Shoot. This is why I should start building more units. I've been kind of laxing on the unit building. I don't have anyone nearby. You guys are gonna have to leave that curiosity. I need you to come. Where's that? Where'd that go? Where'd that go? There you go. It's near my city. There it is. Okay, it's near Coachillas. I want to see what this is. Okay, let's see. Lord of the Rings. Yeah, Lord of the Rings mod would be amazing in this. Oh yeah, that would be a good one too. I'd play that too. Because this would be perfect because of all the how the resources are done a little bit differently. Yeah, more detailed than Civ is. That would be dope. Really, Game Pass has PC only games? It does. It has, because Microsoft has it on their Microsoft app, or Microsoft Store, I guess is what you call it. It's linked to the PC side as well. So if you haven't, but you only have to pay for one. So if you have your account signed into your PC side and your Xbox side, and you're paying for the Game Pass, you get access to all the PC games that are on Game Pass for PC. So I've actually gotten quite a few. I tried out Spellforce, that game we were going to all play on console on PlayStation 4. That little fantasy-based game that looked really cool for building armies and stuff in like an RTS fashion. I tried the PC version that's older out on the channel through Game Pass to see what it was like. It's a good game as well. I'm going to get that on console still, though. Because I'd rather play that with you and James and anyone else who wants to play with me on that one. But I've been able to try a lot of things. We've been playing Tropico for the heck of it. There is a game I'm going to be replacing Tropico mostly. We'll still do Tropico here and there. But there's a city builder I want to really play. Since we all voted on a modern city builder. Which, Tam King, what would you rather see? Because I will have to say this, because the voting's not over yet. Would you rather see a modern city builder or an, like, not like Dawn of Man level, but I'd say medieval level. Like medieval and slightly up, ancient city builder. So a city builder that starts in more of the older days. One of the older days. Or would you rather see a modern city builder? Like a city builder that's based in the future. Where we get to do like cool little, not necessarily terraforming, but I do know it's going to involve like us having to go into space and manipulate certain things there too. It's a pretty cool game, but that's really cool. Sony has a lot of catching up to do. They do. I'm not gonna lie, they do. I do like Sony, but sometimes like, guys, come on. So, all right. Let me check my city while what? Too fast, too furious. Nope, it's still good. You're still down here. They haven't set up a city yet, but hopefully they will somewhere around here and eventually grab this. I'm just going to stay in this area with this guy and put him on hold position. I'm just going to try to get my butt out of here. She's already building animosity. Right?
Greetings.
It's slowing down, but I don't know when it's going to stop. It looks like it's going even further, and I'm not sure why. I have no idea. Maybe they always start with high war support on purpose. It makes sense for being a militarist, to be fair, in this game. With the way the culture system works. So might actually need some city defenses and start getting some real military going. I was going to do masonry so we could get stoneworks, but we don't have a quarry right now that we can really use. A market would be good, but we're making decent money. Sailing, I don't really need. Hydrology, what is this? Artificial reservoirs, so 2 foods from rivers. Industry on rivers, because we can build water mill, which can become dams later on. Aqueducts for stability, which we don't need stability right now because we have the saffron. Trade expeditions, maybe this. But I won't really do me any good until they form a city. So I think we're going to get this now, because we get it instantly because of how much science I'm making. City defense research, because we might need it. And... oh, there's bronze working. Ah, see. I could just go ahead and get this. It's only 2 turns. I'm going to do that. We need bronze working because we have bronze in our outpost territory. Okay. See, now this right here is gonna... now I see why we're trapped over here. Okay, they better not come try to settle this. This is mine. I need to settle this area right here. It's not very good on food. We'll have to use a lot of this for food. Like, we'll have to try to get technology for lakes and stuff, build stuff that helps us get food from this. Maybe even trade food to that city from a city that has better food, like over here or something. That's nearby. Because this is going to be an outpost / stone quarry and whatever these become. I also like that you see certain researchers, but until you're advanced enough as a society, you don't know what they are. Which is kind of cool. Makes planning a bit harder, but to be fair, it makes it fair. It makes it more fair in like a PvP scenario. Put you on stand ground as well. Alright, are you making your way there? I'm gonna go ahead and click this again. Oh, you already moved this turn. Okay. Alcaris converted to a new religion. Animism, where's this? Ooh, we're getting multiple religions in different cities. Because they're pretty distance apart. That is very interesting. Oh, what is theirs? It doesn't say what they'll get next. The new tenant will be chosen by the leader of the religion, Babylonians. See, I might need to build holy sites not to cut so we don't have any unrest. But to be fair, a science culture would have multiple societies, right? Whoa. It's because that there's multiple people from other cultures that have migrated here a bit. Interesting. They did it! I think they made a town. Oh, that's why. Because there's a new neutral town here. Aha. Now let's move out of their territory then, and we get out of their stuff. Hey, influence and science, needed that. Okay. So wait, why are they a part of my... oh, I can convert them. That's what it meant by that. Okay, so if I click this... oh! See, Civ needs this. Civ needs this right here. It needs to show the permanent percentage of followers as a whole for that territory, nearby a territory, showing their and different colors to show what they are. This game is fantastic. That is dope. Makes me also now want to build a religious society in this one. Okay. Alright, our city is finally done building that. Alright, we should have decent production. Food's getting a bit lax. It's gonna take 9 turns to do that, though. And I'm eventually gonna have to put cotton. Oh, actually, no. I might be able to harvest it from the other one. We'll have to see how this goes. Because this is... although all my science is over here. We'll have to see. We need a farm, though. Put one here. Let's not focus money for right now. Also, this system right here, to move your civilians around, is so much more simple. Just grab, drag, and drop. Boom. We're gonna rush this, actually. So, now we're at, like, 35, and now the turns are, what, 6? Yeah. So much easier to manage cities in this game. Are you a city yet? Have I? No, I have not evolved yet. Although, whoa! You can also get the harbor, so any of the outposts, as long as you have the tech for it, can harvest. Oh, that is fantastic. We can go ahead and harvest this? Wait, this is a luxury resource? Well, I guess it is. It's a diamond. Oh, dope. Do it. Heck yeah. Wow. Okay, I like this game. This game is dope. And we can put a harbor there for money. Outposts are the greatest in this game. You don't necessarily need cities. You really only need one main functioning city and then let the rest be influenced until you want them to be cities. That is dope. Okay. I appreciate that. I appreciate the heck out of that. I stand your ground on the outside of their territory there. You guys, since there's nothing more you can do, you come over here and guard this and keep them from getting it. Because we need to put a city there eventually. Or at least an outpost, as I now learn how good it is. So once I get bronze working, I can automatically grab this bronze for this outpost. Nice. Same thing for up here, too. That's fantastic. So we do need to save up and grab this. Because this is more mercury. Uh-oh. Ooh! I don't like that they have someone over here. Crap. See, we're probably going to be at early war with the Targaryen Empire. Because I need the science, and I have a feeling they're going to take it. We'll wait and see what happens. Bronze working researched. Access to your... what? Wait, what happened? I'll have to see what that is. That's new. Forged in fiery crucibles, bronze is stronger and more durable than copper, and transforms tools, weapons, and armor. Huh? Yeah. When you get a chance, don't forget I need some Coca-Cola, please.
Don't forget you just told me.
Greetings.
What you mean?
My door is always open to talk.
If you know the position of a tile containing an exploited luxury or strategic resource, you can buy access to this resource if it belongs to another empire with which you can trade. We will cover trade in more detail soon. So what did she do? Okay, it did stop at 80. So her natural war support is 80. So you bought this? I still make the science, right? It says belongs to Babylonia. I don't really know. Did she buy the one up here? I don't own this one yet, though. Oh, the Harappan's expanded. Oh, wait, where is that? It's right there. Ooh, this is getting hectic. Not gonna worry about those curiosities right now. Yeah, I should have been spamming outposts a lot more. So next, We might want organized warfare. We may need it now because I messed up. Siege weaponry. I can do this in 3 turns. That's how good my science has become. Wow. Let's use reinforcements. The organization needed to reinforce battling forces isn't straightforward, but can shift the balance of the entire war. Allow your armies to be added as reinforcements to existing armies? Ooh. And then a standing army. That gives us iron. I don't think I can grab the iron because I don't think it's in unless it's in a territory that I already own. We're gonna go for this since we can do this in 3 turns. Ah, new civic has been founded. Yes. So now we get to make a choice again. So, independent people. How should we use other people's? Our empire will become stronger by opening our arms to new communities. Why not let our own blood be spilled when we can pay others to fight? So that takes me towards globalization? Geopolitically? World versus homeland. Ah, they added a detail section. So homeland would be emphasizes group defense, exceptionalism, militarization for reasons against other groups, etc. World, this choice is taken to emphasize cooperation, humanism, universalism, militarization for reasons of unifying groups. We want this one. Because, yeah, that would take us towards homeland. We want this. Mercenary army.
We'll see if these independent people end up as shock troops, cannon fodder, or respected allies.
Wow, this game is harsh. Culture conversion started. Oh, wait, what? What does this mean? Oh, wait. It's like Civ, right? Because she's got territory next to me. This is converting to her, isn't it? How do I tell? Other than that message. Sometimes just change the cities. I don't know how to tell. We may have to save up and turn this into a city. Ah! What button is that? Oh, the society button. I see. This menu is so good for the way this works. I see. Okay. This territory is currently part of the Babylonian sphere of influence. This empire has 0% hold over the territory. I feel weird kind of how the... Oh, you know what it is? Wait, are these actual cities or are they... Hey, let me see something real quick. Are you actual cities or outposts? Oh, you're outposts that are being created, but there's 2 of them back to back. And that's connecting to her main city. I see. So much like it is in Civ, if I had this, I could make that less likely to happen. there a way to buy influence? I don't think so. Interesting. It's actually quite bad because that's so culture bombing in this is a lot stronger. If you have your web set up decent enough. Because that means she'll get that, then that. Automatically. Because I have no connection to the territory here. Because they go by regions in this game. Which is also something I appreciate because it makes it easier. So once this city is taken, no one can settle anywhere in this region. This is all mine. Same thing in this region where you see these little dotted outlines. So if I control this region in the middle right here, I would be getting more influence to this city. I see. I see. Okay. Hi, Odd, not currently committing war crimes in Stellaris, and the Guardian Corps hates it. I imagine. A virus bombed the planet. Microsoft should allow these games to be streamed to Xbox using the cloud. Would be another thing to make something look better. Well, another thing would be good is allow us to stream on YouTube on Xbox. Like, I have to do it on PC just to do most of my Xbox games on YouTube alone. Like, even the ones that aren't just PC only. For me to truly share that with you guys, I'd have to do it on here. So, I would also like them to allow, somehow make a deal with YouTube where they have a streaming capability, just like Sony does, from the Xbox, like they do with Twitch. Because Twitch is fine, don't get me wrong. I mean, to each his own. At the end of the day, I may have a Twitch account, but I most definitely prefer YouTube, even with all its issues it does have. So, does having a military in the city matter? I know it does in Civ, but it may not in this. So now that you're there. No, still 5 turns. So my literal best bet right now. I'm gonna go ahead and have them start moving. I don't know if we'll get enough in 5 turns though. So we'd want to settle here, right? 2 food, 1 industry. And some industry here, industry and incense here, and salt here for food. Okay, yeah. And it'll be on a river. So we want to be right there. We need to try to connect these territories so I have a chance at doing this. I guess, and what is this? We could start a conflict and go ransack it. But I just feel like that's just not gonna work. Also, any of your units can found outposts, from what I can tell. Don't know about siege, but... Alright, stand guard. We'll just have to... If it happens, it happens. There's not much I can do about it. Not right now. I think Microsoft just don't like Google, LOL. It might be that. To be fair, that could literally be what it is. Just because it's too associated with Google since YouTube got kind of devoured by them a while back. Consult the Humankind Encyclopedia at any time if you want to know more about the game rules, the historical background of all cultures, and a lot more. Nice. Have everyone move. Curiosity discovered. Yes. Thank you. Who's asleep? Okay, you're gonna guard this area. Because we'll surround this thing if we can do this. Do this, right? Yeah, okay. Not spending any influence. We don't have much time. How do I get more? Oh. Yeah, see, I should have been spamming outposts more. That's not great. Do I have an influence building? Infrastructure. Infrastructure represents the smaller, more specialized parts of the city. Therefore, and unlike districts, they need not be placed on any tile. You can think of them as upgrades to the entire city. It will grant you a huge variety of bonuses and greatly improve the resource output of its districts. Learn more about about infrastructure in the Humankind Encyclopedia. So I do have one. This needs to go first. I know that part I can understand. Construction queue. Doesn't look like I have anything else that gives me influence though, but now I know how important it is, I will be paying a lot more attention to that. Yeah. Okay. Not much I can do about that. Damn, the rapids are spreading fast. Can you not? You're gonna grab this too, aren't you? I think they went with the Aztecs. The Harappans are kind of like the Aztecs. So... you better not be going here.
Let's go.
Go here and wait.
We'll keep an eye on the ground.
Let me check our situation. 3 turns, yikes. Yeah, I see that. Actually, you know what? Yeah. See? 100%. 0. 0. They have to be connected. Okay. Or at least at some point they do. Even if you grab stuff out far really first, you want to make sure you finish spamming outposts into these regions around it to guarantee what you're grabbing. Low growth, probably because I took them off food. Alright, organized warfare is done. Get fortifications, which will allow citizens, conscripted or voluntary citizens. Citizen militia are cheap. Oh, they're just defenders. Wait, what did I say? Appears automatically to defend your cities from attack. Oh, okay. But no, let's go for this next. Let's get that wartime effort a lot better now. I don't think we're gonna have enough to found it. Oh, I need 80. What is that? 89 more. Oh, minimum 89. Wait, we might have time. How many turns do I have? 2. We might get this. We might get this. I don't know if it's immediate as soon as it starts to get built. I hope it is. Well, we're about to learn. Events. Events will occur during the game based on how you play and how you shape your empire. It is up to you to choose how to respond to these historical challenges. Carefully review the proposed choices and make the best possible decision for you and your people. So we have a major decision. Okay. Land of the dead. For hundreds of years, the dead of Babylon have been laid to rest in burial sites within or close to the city's borders. Now, however, with the fast-rising population and many dying every moon, these sites are becoming overcrowded. Future burials could lead to disease as corpses await processing. Cremation might be a wiser choice. What is your decree? Ooh. Wait, why does either of these, cremate or bury, change? So, if I cremate them, soldiers, which is the science option, so we'll probably go with this. Soldiers will be needed to ensure obedience, but all will be cremated to ensure healthy citizens. So this is more spiritual, this is more technological. Let's go with that one for this society. Cremate. We will go for cremation, and that's the stuff that changes your society's style. More and more. Okay. Yes. Do you want me to do it there, do you? So this is 10 and 7, that's 9 and 12. It is kind of better. But what's the food around it? Hold on, let's zoom in so we can see the food around it. Food around it's not bad. Oh, there's that jumping spider again. Oh no. It's a fly. Sorry, thought it was a spider. Yeah. I mean... what does salt give? Hold on. We need to solve this by doing something else. Salt gives stability per salt. On all cities. And food. Wow. Incense is money on all cities and stability on all cities. So both give stability, so it doesn't really matter. But food is more important. So we'll go with the suggested option. Okay, does that change the situation here now? It does! That's cool how that works. And that was instantaneous. Which I absolutely love. Oh! Hello. This is slowly converting to me now. Interesting. Okay, I like that. That's cool. So it really is important to make sure your people are very much connected to their home city. Okay. Let's see. Ardnot Mojang made the 4-block tower method useless on the warden. It has ranged piercing attacks. No, I saw that. Yeah. We'll probably fight it in our stream one day when we need for what it is. I think I'm gonna wait till the game updates more to really worry about actually fighting the warden, since me and James mostly build stuff in Minecraft. Oh, you know... Whoa, I just realized something. I realize how important these little markers are now. So, those aren't just necessarily where they might put a city. It's what resources they're interested in. So, she's interested in this, incense. So, if I were to harvest this and trade it to the Targaryens...
Have our greetings.
I'm just gonna call them Targaryens since they're not gonna stay this Empire style. They would probably like me more. That's cool. That's a good way to know what type of resources to trade to people. The ones that they're marking on the map that they're interested in. That's cool. God, this game is so detailed compared to 6. Okay. Oh yeah, how's that neutral city doing down here? Doing pretty good. Looks like they're expanding. We'll trade with them soon enough. I need to get me... You know what, though? That means in that case, I need to claim... Where's this territory at? Right here. Actually, am I converting them now because of that? They don't count yet. They probably have to be an actual city. Since it's a neutral one. Probably because it would be cheating if it wasn't. It would be too easy to convert neutral outposts. So we're gonna try to put one here. It's not a very lucrative area, but it would allow me to completely gain control over this neutral society for trade. There's not anything in here that I know of. Let's go exploring through this territory and see if there's any real resources. There's some curiosities. Oh, volunteers. Nice. More units. Oh, another neutral. Unless this is that same one. Got some more warriors. I do feel like I need. You guys come get this. It's in her territory, but it'll be fine. We'll be in there like one turn at best. Alright, how much is it to found one right here? 206. Wow. That one is expensive. I wonder if it's once again a distance thing, but we do have control over this. So we should be able to hold this rock quarry against her, but I'm not sure. We'll wait on that. I think we're doing good. Let's go ahead and have you guys grab these curiosities. Alright. The turns are so fast. That was a lot of knowledge and fame. Alright, come get this one. Oh, the Mycenaeans are up here in my north. Probably looking to grab this. That means this would be in danger until I get something right here. Or right here. So that's where they'll head next. Oh, another curiosity. Well, two of them. Both were science-based. They're getting better. Okay. Don't see any good resources for this little tile.
Off we go.
That's the only issue.
Over this way.
Because I need one up here with this other town. I have you head this way. Okay, so I need, can I afford, no. 22. We'll get it soon. That's guaranteed in our borders right now, so. How we doing civic-wise? Yeah. Okay, now they have better, they must have put up another town somewhere that I can't see. Because now the percentage is less. We almost had that by automatic. Okay. Oh. Oh, you're still moving. Okay. How expensive is it? Oh, that's not done yet. How are you doing? You're working on the farm still to get us even more growth. I want to make less food, but I need to do this. We need this done in 2 turns. Alright, and that's just you, I assume. More science. Make your way to this coast. Wow, everybody's looking to get this place. That makes sense. This is kind of an apex, although now that I know how that works, I doubt they'll settle here. Because the AI, I bet you, since it knows that rule, doesn't settle cities that are too far away from its original borders. They probably go doom, 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 something like that, as an example. So this orange one, if it were to put a city here, it'd be giving this to me for free. If it did. So. And that would not be good. Or at least not for them. It would be for me. Okay, let's see. You move. Idle armies. You're not idle, you're moving. What? Stop telling me you're idle. You're not idle. You're idle. To make this a lucrative place, we're probably going to need to settle here. So we'll keep you guys here for settling an outpost at some point. Independent people. Oh, they became a town. The city was founded by an independent people. They claim their own territory, but will not expand further and will in time decline. Select the city to see how they interact with them. Independent people paying money or influence for the patronize action. I don't know what that is. Will give you an increase of your relationship with the independent people per turn, showing your support and strengthening their empire. With time, you'll reach thresholds that will unlock special actions depending on the nature of the nation, violent or peaceful. For example, you can gain the ability to hire their armies as mercenaries, but by their resources, be assured that they will not attack you or share map vision. Ultimately, you may be able to assimilate them. I almost have this. I'm almost able to do this now. I'm not a patron though. Okay, so I have to get them to a certain friendship. They're peaceful and they're zeniths. They're heavy distrust. Probably because they are, let me guess. Actually, no, they're, oh wait. No, they're like us, it's just, they're super on this side of things. They don't have an opinion on these, it looks like. I like that too. It shows where I'm at personality-wise and where they're at. So let's give them, I got plenty of gold. Let's give them some gold. I will be a patron. Okay. Population gain. Chocobolo. Attitude change. The Mycenaeans now feel differently about you. Pleasant? Wait, really?
Greetings. My door is always open to talk.
I guess it's because me and the Harappans are now technically on each other's borders, frictioning and all that. So I guess she's not really that worried. I mean, I don't have no reason to attack the Targaryens anyways. This is me. Attitude change. This empire now feels differently about you. Pleasant. They have a cordial relation with you, so are unlikely to attack you for now. We could make this... We could just say this is Jane and her empire, right? Because they're very aggressive. And we could just be completely peaceful with her. And make an alliance with her and just thrash the other two. We could do that. Since they are seeming to like me now for some reason. I'm not sure why, actually. Don't cut down my trees. Oh, that's your trees. I was about to say, don't cut down my trees. That was funny. Don't cut down my trees, bro. No. Oh, I see how they did that. Okay. So that matters too. I'll have to be careful with that. So... Oh, did they take... Hold on. They took this, didn't they? They did. Ooh, this is getting a bit hairy. Alright, well, we can't get that anymore. That's not in their borders, though. It's in this one. Well, crap. I guess this is where this city's gonna end up. Might as well do it now. So we don't lose this opportunity. 10 and 6, I'll take it. Just so I can cut them off on this side. So now, what does that do? 83%. See, this one's converting again because the string is getting tighter. If I put 2 more here, so 1 here, 1 here, so 1 where the Great Wonder is, and 1 in this territory, we will be pretty powerful as far as, like, territory. And hopefully 1 here. Maybe 1 here. I'm still debating this with what's going on. Because we should be good with these guys now. Yeah, +2 per turn. I could always pay them more, but I'm not gonna right now. Let's see. We're good. Let's have whoever that is move. Yep, you go up there and prepare to do that. Actually, how much is it to do this? 125. It's getting expensive. You're gonna wait here for now. City is done building its farms, so now it's got even more growth. I'm gonna keep this because we're gonna get another populace in a second, and they'll just go automatically in here. So now, what can I do if there's anything else influence-wise? We could build palisades. Gives us fortifications, so the city is stronger. I don't think we need that quite yet. We can build some units. I think at this point, we need to worry about industry. So let's get a lumber yard. It's going to take 6 turns, but it'll give us even more industry from woodlands and stuff like that. Let's get a lumber yard over in Babylon. Alright. And once we grab this sector, we'll start grabbing all the special resources in my territories. Like this copper is the first thing I'm getting. Alright, enter. Population gain. Standing army researched. So now we got city watches for... It requires horses, but... Swordsmen and irons. Era score unlocked. Yeah, wait, aesthetic. What is that one? Ah, influence. We're almost to our next era. We're gonna try to earn as many as we can. I wonder, is there a way to look at... I wish there was a way to look at what they're doing. Population gain, acknowledged. There's star gained, acknowledged. Okay. Is there a way to see...
We feel this proposal would benefit all.
Oh, you want to know
This
that?
consideration.
Yes! Yeah, I guess that's what we're doing.
Of course.
I guess it has become Alex and Jane's empire now.
Let's dance.
Alright. Okay. Okay, I'll take that. I'll take that. I'll take that. When I get this, I'll trade it to you if you want even. I'll give you some incense for the troubles. Alright. Okay. Tis working as intended. You are here. Go get this curiosity. An old hold. What territories need to be claimed? This one. Iron! I'm definitely grabbing this. You better not take this. We could try to kill them. They're only a 15 versus our 30. I feel like, though, culturally, I would take that, right? Let's take a look at what's happening here. 76, 71, a little. Ooh. Oh, wow, it does show. It shows the travel distance and stuff. We need to... I think the next step, if I can get this to become a city, that guarantees a perfect flow. Because if they're cities, they seem to do, or at least upgraded from normal outposts, they seem to do a lot more. Because this isn't just a normal outpost either. Well, it's got more influence in it than a normal outpost, but... What are you? A warrior. I'm gonna come have you put the pressure. Pressure. Under pressure. Under pressure. I don't know why I'm singing that song. Okay, Conquest? Oh, on attach outpost. But attach, what does that mean? So you're connected, right? Yeah, that. Oh. What does that do? Well, I didn't know this was a thing. Gives the ability to attach one of your outposts and its territories to an adjacent city. That city will receive a stability penalty. But okay, but what is it doing? Like, what's the point of that? What? Does this mean that Babylon can build everything in its territory? That's very interesting. So since this is starting to get a lot of production in it, I could, I guess in that hypothetical sense, attach this, and I would gain access to, without having to pay the influence for this, just build the salt and the incense now. Ooh. I wonder if that affects... Okay, hold on. I wonder... Let me go ahead and choose one of these. Now that we know what that is. But, what does this mean now? So, minus 10% on attached outpost cost. Wow, okay. So that's what that means. Night raids. Horsemen. Parades! Let's get trade. We're gonna need trade. But yeah, not gonna do it yet. Because this thing's still building its lumber mill anyways. So, we're gonna wait. I gotta keep an eye on time. We may have to wrap it up here soon. As much as I want to keep playing this, I could play this all night and I will get stuck. And I've still got other stuff I gotta do, so... Alcor converted to a new religion... Alcor? This one? Oh, yeah. Ah, because the religion is permeating from other places. Ah, okay. I see. Help layer. Strategy game interfaces can sometimes look overwhelming. Activate the help layer at any time. Nice. Make your movements. We could easily win against this dude if we wanted. Question.
Yes, greetings. I hope you don't mind if I stare.
What are you? You're agrarian. You're hesitant. May not. It doesn't guarantee it may not immediately lead to war. Harappan, you better not take this territory from me. I'm almost like... You know what? We're gonna do it just in case, because I just don't trust it. Oh, we're already on this. Oh, the gold ones are the ones you already have. I see. Ooh.
Time for your first battle? I bet you're absolutely dying to see how your fighters handle themselves.
It's too late, they ran. A grievance has been forgiven. Yeah, well get out of my area where my territory is going. There won't be no grievances. I won the battle. They just ran, they didn't even try to fight it. My population's war support against the Harappans has increased? Really? Oh, it has! What? Alright. You're not friends with the, what's it called? You're at peace, but, you know, nothing more. Okay. That's cool. Let's meet them around this way. I'm gonna try to keep them from grabbing this area. We should have enough on this one, I think. Okay, good. They're in my territory now. They can't found any cities. Maybe that was a good warning. Let's see. Note to self. Using a halo ring to obliterate an alien species for a small patch of space will not ruin your reputation. Oh, that's funny. Will it though? No. Alrighty then. That's not a lot of food. It's nowhere really better though. Guarantee all these little areas here. The Harappans forgave an grievance. They forgave a grievance again. A grievance that was near my territory first. Don't even go. That's why they forgave it. Because it's bull. It's like that's why they forgave it, because it's a bunch of baloney. So what's the percentage now? So this is converting again. I have a ton of outposts over here now. My influence is 31 per turn. I like. This goes good. This go well now. Let's see. It took 30 years for the Guardian Corps to declare war on me. I committed over 30 war crimes and then declared war on me to contain threat. Note to self. Oh, that's why he said that. That's it's like I only destroyed 30 worlds. So we're kind of, I think we probably do need to save it here. I think the only thing I want to do before it ends is first this. With the Empire thriving, a new game hailing from the foreign lands beguiles the population everywhere in Mahjong! Everywhere you go, The distinctive board game and pieces catching your eye. Could be Senate. Also could be Senate. Pieces catching your eye, insisting on a public demonstration. You play the game under instruction in your palace court, but the event has a sting in the tail. The game is reckoned to be a form of divination as well as entertainment. Gasps could be heard as the game's prophecy became clear. You are fated to lose everything. What will you do? Defiant Babylon, -5 stability for 10 turns. Overlook. Let the people gossip. The prophecy will soon be proved false. Silence it. Heed. You must listen to the divination and prepare for the worst. Nope. So I think we want this one, because I know we've been making this choice for sure. I don't know what this is. We have plenty of gold. We're gonna take the gold. If this prophecy is spread, the results could be devastating. Pay them all. Let me see something real quick. So that's towards this. Now that I know what these do, this choice taken emphasizes controlling any dissidents and policing more or less closely the population, defining what people are allowed to do and not to do in the top-down manner. That's a good way of explaining how class seems to most people. That's a good way to explain it. Because it's like, God, how bad it is, and technically the way authority really does work, technically, versus liberty. So, I don't know, this is straight. I love this game's detail and the two different positives and negatives in both. So what side are we going for in this one? So we have collectivism. That's probably what he wants. That's probably why I went this way. So the choices taken emphasize socialized measures, regulations on economy, collective decisions, etc. Middle of the axis, regulativism. Individualism. The choices taken emphasize deregulation, shifting of power to private entities, supporting individual interests instead of collective ones. It's irony because our society's kind of suffering from both of these. The bottom one would be like a corporation taking too much off the top and becoming its own control system because it's an individual, right? But the top can be just as dangerous because then everyone it's like a hive mind at some point. Then no one is an individual anymore. So I don't know. They both, but for him, it's definitely going to be this one. So we're going this direction for this. This direction for this. This direction for this. So right for 3, left for the first one. That's really dope. What is this? Sure, heads up, Mark. Let's just talk about that. Okay. Let us in turn. Let our people move around. Alright, we shouldn't need you to do that anymore, but I'm going to bring you up here to defend. Not that way. Why would you go that way? The pathing sometimes is leaves a bit to be desired, but you know, tis happens. Alright, you guys. Oh god, come on! What? Come on, map. Let's move you this way. You're going that way. You're gonna go... We have something for everyone right now. I guess you'll secure this region. Alcor, nice. Alright, they're returning back to their territory. So I need... That's not done yet. So we'll go down to you. Oops, wrong thing. I need this. And turn. Okay. You go that way for a second, get that curiosity. You're gonna go defend the city. Just in case we get attacked for some reason. So, stand guard. Okay. First Naval Expeditions. Thanks to new technology, you can now automatically turn land units into naval transport units that will carry your armies across the water. To embark, simply move an army onto the water tile. For now, it will turn into a transport galley, one of the several naval transports, and stay that way until you move it back onto land again. Don't rush to the ocean, though, as these early transport galleys can only navigate coastal waters and will be destroyed if they spend too many turns in deep water. Sturdier naval transports will allow you to navigate deeper waters later on. Oh, that's what that is. The transport galleys. They allow me... I see. I can now embark. Nice. New religion. Nice. I will say the polytheism seems to be going pretty well. We need to build a shrine in the city over here once it gets going. Just to have a little bit of balance for the religion side. So you get this. Embarking and disembarking, yep. That I already know. It takes extra points to do so. Makes sense. Okay. So what do pearls give me? Money per traders. Per pearl in all cities, I assume. Yep. And then stability per pearl in all cities. On all cities, +5. And then the wondrous effects, +5% money per pearls on all cities as well. Wow. That's pretty good, I'm not gonna lie. The outpost is gonna take a while to build in this area though. What do we need next? I say salt for growth. Get some salt up and running. So we get growth across all of our cities. Plus a bit more gold. Because growth is pretty ridiculous now. Lumberyard will be done in a turn. Okay. Science. My God, it's science. Charcoal kilns. Ooh. Artisan workshop. For an outpost. Plus -10% on all resources. On resources money cost when buying a resource through trade. Wow. Larger than, heavier than... Oh, that's just the better. The quadrium is the better ship. I think at this point we need to go back and get some cheaper stuff. So let's grab, because food is going to be a problem, let's grab hydrology at certain cities. Are you done building? Not yet. Have everyone move where they're going. You're here for now. You're heading down here. Just have to look for curiosities along the way. Turn. Population gain. That's what I want to see. Resource sold. Ooh, they bought my access to salt. God, they're just paying me. Damn. Their relationship
This
changed again?
proposal
Oh, treaties.
respects your
Trade
people and
everything.
What to make of this?
Accept.
Of course. We accept.
mine. Ah, fantastic.
Oh, that's how you tell how many era stars they have. So she's close to getting a new
A
era.
delight to see
She's
you
not.
again.
Arappans.
How do you
So
do?
wow,
Whoever
me and the
you-
Targaryens are the most technologically advanced people at the moment.
Come over here.
Come over. Alright, we're gonna put the city there when the time comes. Gotta put you on stand guard. Have that move. Idle city. Let's get a shrine. We're gonna need it. Can we put this anywhere? Detection range and vision range. We could put it up here. We're not harvesting. Oh, those are good industry, though. Let's do it up here. There's nothing on that tile right there. What is this? One city is participating in its construction. Select which one of the cities you will dedicate their production to its completion. Oh. So eventually we can have cities next to each other help complete projects? This thing has so many things to it. That is awesome. I am gonna get this next. Let me go ahead and get this first, though. Actually, we can buy that out. Arrow star unlocked. Builder star. One more star. So we're harvesting quite a bit now. Quartermastered? Oh, from the land of the dead thing. Got it. That's where we see effects going on. We might want to start going across the water too. Alright, where are you? Are you there yet? Not quite. Alright, next. That's 4 turns out still. Let's lock down. Oh, I don't have enough. I was gonna say, let's get some incense going. I don't have enough. What is this? Urgent affairs. New civic. Okay. Oh, I don't have enough. I can't yet. Ooh, I hope this stays. Should religious rights be communal or personal? We're trying to go this way, so it's gonna be this one. Sadly, I can't do it yet. Ooh, the Harappans are now suspicious of me. Okay. Curiosity of 40 gold collected. Yay. Okay. Need to enact that civic. Where is it? How much do I need? 94? 94 to enact it. Got it. And then we'll end it after we enact this civic, because we're not going to be able to do any more of this episode. Not anything major. Ooh, where? Alophism. Yep, it's that one. Yep. Access to your horses were purchased by the Mycenaeans as well. Nice. You know, we're making tons of money from the Mycenaeans. Okay, so... I don't think I have anything else I can really do yet. Oh yeah, and I need to enact that. Hold on, let's do that before I end this. Let us enact religious rights. We're gonna do this one because this is the right one. Collectivism. Yep.
Gathering, sharing, forming a community. Might I recommend throwing in a few feasts as well?
Mm. A new offer.
Do something clever today. Sign this treaty.
Oh,
A most intriguing offer.
counter.
Sweeten the deal.
Refused. Okay.
Sorry, you're not getting out of this that easily.
This is your choice? Really?
Keepers of the Creed. An unexpected rivalry has erupted between two temples. Because there's two different beliefs. That is dope that it follows that. You see, obviously we're going to do this one. I think I already know what this is about already, just judging by the choices. An unexpected rivalry has erupted between two temples in Babylon, which representing different sect of Babylon polytheisms. One temple argues that religious matters should be left in the hands of dispassionate men, while others say that the more passionate side of a woman should be in charge instead, with their capacity of nurturing life as well. Possesses necessary understanding for these affairs. These quarrels must stop before the inhabitants start fighting each other. All is the answer. Science. All is the answer. Doesn't matter. Both are the same. Hydrology researched. Underpinning. Oh yeah, so we got our water mills and stuff now. Good. Let's get the cheapy ones and push this final era star for, or actually, wrong button. Do I have another science? When I do, one more. If I research 3 more sciences, I get the 3rd star on that one. So we'll do cheap stuff. We'll go writing, and then masonry, just to get it done. Turn real quick, and turn real quick. Now, with a new grievance available, you may ask for. Wait, what?
Tell me about yourself.
Whoa! The Harappans attacked one of your armies at Makuba. Demand. How do I? What do I do? Okay. How do I? What do I do? Demand that. Okay, how do I confirm it? Don't see a button. What? What? Do I have to just demand it? Give me silk. buy it. I want to take it. I don't understand how this works. Okay, here we go. A grievance is a cause for demands or action in response to another empire's aggressive deeds towards you. When a grievance is triggered, the aggrieved side's war support increases. What do you do with grievances is up to you. Leverage or renounce them, but always think of consequences. Crisis tab. The Crisis tab offers an overview of the ongoing grievances and demands with other empires. Select each demand or grievance individually to view their terms and origins on the map. Okay, well, I want to demand that. I hope that's what that is doing. Oh. I see. Can we bring you in here? In one turn? Doesn't look like it. Oh, these guys won't move. A battle is currently underway, that's why. Victory will be yours if you can survive until the end of the battle. This is the defender's flag, yeah, If they get taken, I lose. If both sides agree a battle can be resolved instantaneously. We'll manual battle this and see what happens. We may not survive this. Let's start in the trees. End deployment. Retake my flag, got it.
That's not possible.
The Harappans are playing. Here we go. I should have went in there, but I'm wondering if attacking them on that base was a bad idea. Alright, well the Harappans are gonna win this battle. Yep, they won. Alright, well they're gonna pay for that one.
An enormous leap forward. From mundane tallies of crops to recording the wisdom of sages, humankind now wields the most powerful tool of all.
Guns! No, I'm just kidding. Writing.
Now, things that one generation
World
learned
D.
can be passed to the next via something more reliable than campfire stories.
Ooh, I completed. Was I the first to research writing? No, there's no way. There's no blood. I was the first to research writing. Right. Well, at least it means my science is working. Who's offer what? What are you offering? Open borders?
And mine.
This bears consideration.
Yeah, well, yeah.
Of course.
Like I said, we're gonna be true
We
friends for the
accept.
rest of this game now, so. Grab masonry. Okay. Ah, they're settling a bit closer. They're trying to fight over these territories over here with the boar, the one that has the boar icon. There's a lot happening here. Oh, they took this territory. Okay. Let's get back to ours. We'll station our units right there for now. And as far as the unit that got attacked somewhere down here, we'll have to go back for them. I'll keep you there. This warrior unit will look for them. Actually, can you get in here? You can. Curiosity. How is our situation over here going? Oh, wow. We are the only ones interacting with them. we'll pay another 40 gold. Get that up even higher. The irony is they're not going to like us on this part. This part will slowly decrease. Alright. Do we have enough to found one of these yet? So this needs 196. This needs 146. That'll be the first one we can do. This has the more in it anyway, so we'll go for that one first. I think this is where we're gonna leave it, though. I think this is a good spot to save it. Get everything going on. Okay. Oh, settings. Save. Edonia is what our city is. Our people are called. The people of Edonia. Save over. Yes. Is now okay. Good. Quit the main menu. Did you just invent gambling? Essentially, maybe. Maybe, actually. Oh, the irony. Oh no, but it's... That's what I like about this game. Unlike Civ, it really is about choosing what your society decides to develop and become first. Like, it's really dope. But I basically did, damn game. I essentially did. I didn't think about it like that, but now that you said it, I'm like, yeah, you know what? I kind of did. Let me read. Farsi, you better stop me before I'm about to contribute into making a new category of war crimes where I've discovered catfish on that humankind planet. It's the only planet with fish still alive. No, I'm just kidding. I won against the Guardian Corps by committing more war crimes against other smaller empires. I mean, to be fair, the funny thing about Stellaris, and I love it to death, even with mods, but the AI does forgive too much sometimes. Like, it has random moments where it'll be super aggressive, even on the modded version, versus vanilla. But then it'll have moments where it's like, yo, I do what you want. And so... That's hard. Oh, man. Let's see. Oh, we time to commit planetary scale. I used the resources to build a fleet to crush them. So, for them being stagnant for too long, letting you harass and take their other factions that are allies, ended up biting them in the butt. That makes sense. That's on them. That, as an AI, that's on them. They should not have allowed that. That is funny. I also find it funny we were the first to find out writing, but yet we knew how to perfectly sail, make iron, make copper, weaponry, but didn't know how to write. Apparently no one else does either. Because those world deeds, it's whoever gets to them first. And that determines your world deed score and how you win at the end of the game in one of the ways. a victory in this game. I took the Palladians out first. That makes sense. Are not how many crimes is Jade responsible for? Because they take her away from me. Quite a few. Ooh. We're not gonna talk about how many that might be. With how just in the pure rage-induced blood vengeance that happened after Malix's incident, probably quite a lot. Probably quite a lot. That's why the void that's why she had to be locked up in the void for a while. Keep her away from destroying more worlds. The Guardian Corps had to step up and make up for Malix's mistake. But that's an epic city in the background. And that's exactly what it'll look like, somewhat. Well, maybe not exactly like that, but that's essentially what our cities will start to look like when we zoom in. The culture between each of the different ones you choose will start to blend all these buildings in. Especially depending on the wonders and the stuff and special buildings you build. And districts will determine this. It's dope. I love this game. This is, like, I love Civ, but this is my new favorite style of this game. I really love this thing. So, I mean, I integrated them into my empire. It's like, yeah, just join us. It's easier. They're probably like, alright, fine. But yeah, I agree, Tam King. That is an awesome city. I can't wait to see what ours is going to look like, depending on the choices we make, culture-wise, as we move forward. Which we need to try to beat the Myceans to the next culture. I'm assuming they're going to stay militarist, so they're probably going to go either the Huns, the what was the other one? I forgot. There were like two militaries, because the more each era, there's more to choose from for each section. I think there's 2 each for all of them. So 2 militaries, 2 science, 2 culture based, 2 farm based, and then 2 religion based. And then I think economy. Excuse me, not farm. I meant to say economy. Or no, not I didn't mean to say culture, because I don't know if culture is one. I think that don't count. Economy is what I meant to say, like money. And then there's food, science, religion, and then warfare. Let's see. Tam King, don't you do it. I know about the crimes you commit when you see a nice city and kidnap the king to be new king. Research agreement between the Guardian Corps and Forerunners. Well, that does seem a bit broken, I'm not gonna lie. Also a bit strange. But to be fair, if there could be a peaceful unification between both, I don't think I'd want to mess with that. Like, other than 40k level stuff, I don't think I'd want to even touch that with a 10-foot pole. Much less a galaxy. That would be the most broken alliance you could ever see. Both have advanced robotics that they both use, but they're both also very good at military personally as biologicals. They both have really good soldiers. They both have super good tactics. That'd be a terrifying combination. Let's see. I did not enable them because I don't want to be screwed by my mystical tech. That's true. Haha, and I know what you've done to the penguin, Sealy, and now the catfish for shame. Catfish and penguins don't deserve it. I will stomp them out with my new pair of points at feet, Tim's. Points at flipper feet because he doesn't really have feet, so he has like Tim's on flippers. Oh man. Yeah, this has been a great stream, guys. This has been a good streaming weekend. I will be doing more this week. Probably not as constant every day, because I'll have to do some math work this week. And when math work is around, I don't get anything done, because it takes forever. So, we'll be taking it a little easier this week, but where I can, especially tomorrow's guaranteed. We're going to be starting up our playthrough with a certain Chaos Lord. That's all I'll say. From a game that I still have yet to finish a proper playthrough for on the channel. That will end with this one. So, but y'all will be seeing that tomorrow. Let's see, what do you mean, Farsi? Isn't it more fun when he's screwed by space magic? That's just definitely a Zeech thing to say. You're definitely part of Zeech. New Federation formed. I wonder who formed it. I wonder. Looks at Wolf symbol in the distance. Although Guardian Corps can do it too, Fenrir is more likely. But anyways, though. But alright, guys, I need to wrap it up here because it is getting late and I've got still stuff to do. Like I said, for tonight, for my class and stuff, before it gets too late. So, I hope y'all have enjoyed this stream of Humankind. It is such a good game. I'll say it till I'm blue in the face about this game now. If you enjoy Civ games, or games like Civ, get this game. It takes that and just amps it up with like a truckload of ridiculous, awesome new mechanics that you didn't know you needed in Civ or wanted until you experience it and go, wow, I wish that was a thing in the other one. And so I'm enjoying this. Fun stream all night. Have a good one, y'all. You too, Tam King. Thanks for joining as always, bro. And then, let's see what I miss. Why do you keep finding ways to relate me to James? I ain't related to that thing you call James. You just keep saying that, but I almost think that's a part of him erasing your memory multiple times because he keeps messing with your situation. But fate, his name is the Changer of Fate for a reason. Done to form I can never say that word. Hegemony? Evil Federation, basically the League of Doom. That's what that is. Let's see. Check your lip tap game. I may still steal your crown when you sleep. Better sleep with your eyes open. Jeremy sounds like a real complicated hexagon. It does, but it actually just means the League of Doom as far as DC example is concerned. It's just a small, organized group, or a big, organized group of bad guys. And girls. So, it's just a group of evil people. So if you really wanted to break it down to the simplest version, it's a group of evil people. League of Doom, is that a group of Doom guys? Thank gosh no, but that sounds actually more entertaining than what it actually is. It's just a league of Doom guys from different universes. Please no. We already found out that's already broken enough and he's his own worst enemy, that's all I'll say. We don't need more. Doom guys already OP enough. Let's see, you missed the member list of the Federation. What is it? Members, Guardian Corps, Galactic Republic, Forerunners, Fenrir, and Bob. I like that Bob joined. Bob's like, what else am I gonna do? That's just James's version of Bob. That's just James going, I'll go. And then the rest are just... The Forerunner one is still the weirdest. Even though Bob is strange to hear that, the Forerunners are still the odd man out. It's like, the Forerunners. Oh, but that's great. I see that, though. That's awesome. But let's see. Hey R9, it's game over for you. Grabs calculator and divides by 0. You can't do that. We all know that. I've tried. Oh, that was a bit of a math joke towards how dumb I was, and realized how long it had been since I'd done real math other than basic math in my life once I went back to start doing math. Oh man. Trust me, I've tried. Oh man, you know that thing where you can't do but you can't do it, and it says you can't do it but you're trying to do it anyways? Oh man. But alright guys, I do literally have to go. I hope y'all have enjoyed the stream. Thank y'all so much for jumping in the chat. Big shout out to Tam King, Farseer, Sir Seeley, most likely Darius in the background. And another shout out to James Army West 9. Show him some love as well on his channel, and Tam King. And thank y'all so much. This has been a good one. This has been a good one. I've enjoyed tonight's stream. And our Minecraft stream. I love that too. That was great. Let's see who... Let me read this last one. Let's see. Fine then, take this. Throws a -0 at Arda. Those I can handle now. Bit odd. But... I love that. Throws a -0. Oh goodness. Math jokes. Let's see who can I ally the Galactic Empire? Wayland, Sealed Dictatorship, and Skynet. That League of Doom is just as funny as the Federation it will be fighting. That actually sounds like an amazing battle. Good luck with that, Farseer. I hope you actually succeed, just to see what that would look like fighting each other. Because that sounds hilarious. But Farseer, you also said bye, Ardnot, bye, Farseer, and bye to you too as well, Seeley. You see, Farseer, look, corn cake dinner corn with corn on cob. Wonderful, isn't it? Alright, you have a good one, Seeley. Oh man, so I could be in chat all night, like I said, so I'm gonna have to end it now. But you have a good one, guys, and thank you so much for joining and to continue support all you guys out there so much, seriously. I will see you all tomorrow for our Chaos Lord. And until then, peace and love to all y'all. Have a good night. Be safe out there. And thank y'all so much. And have a good one. Bye!